Hello everyone, and welcome to Lord of Arcana. Now, this is a PSP game that was made in 2011, if you can see from the bottom. Now, let's just jump into it, honestly. Crap, where are the controls? I forget. Okay. Okay, so... Alright, so... I'm not very good with controls on this yet. Why not? No. Base. Oh, sure. Skin color. There's only 3. Okay. Then the second one. I don't know. This is kind of boring. Let's just go to the gameplay.
The world of Horadin, named for the hero who would become its first king. In ages past, the hero journeyed here from a faraway land. Bearing powers, mystical and mighty, he ushered in an age of stability and enlightenment. Whence came this man, and for what end? Such knowledge lies buried deep within the sands of time. Yet now, whispers can be heard that a new champion shall arise. A champion hailing from the selfsome land as the great king of old.
Yeah, I never actually really paid attention to the story. Also, apparently, from what I've read on the wiki, the mace is not recommended for any boss. So, this is gonna be fun, because I'm just gonna use mace this entire time. This one. Converting buttons from, the generic controller shape to this, which is keyboard, it's kind of confusing. So I'm gonna have to learn that up a bit. I'm gonna have to also realize when my mic is pointed away. But let's start battle arts. Alright. Yeah, the battle arts is the only thing I'm gonna be using. There's a strong and great attack, and it's the only way I'm gonna be able to do anything. Because I'm pretty sure all the other battle arts I can't create. I don't need to grab that. I don't get to keep anything from this, so why even bother? Turn him. Thank you. Now this entire thing is just gonna make me learn controls. Because I cannot remember for the life of me. Okay, cool. I think I've got him somewhat down. Not really. Oh yeah, that button exists. I forgot about that. Hold on. I know the controls, I just need to figure out where they are. It's a bit late for that. Yeah, I killed them both. Now, I just want to state how fun this game is for me. Like, it's kind of like Monster Hunter, in a way, I guess. That's one way I guess you can put it. I've been attacking the monster. Of course, I know how to attack, but I still need to figure out a good way to use the camera with a broken arm, half broken arm. I'm still gonna call it a half broken arm. Okay, so that's there. That's there. It's gonna take a bit to learn. Luckily, I have this tutorial to teach me, so I don't just die a bunch. There it is. Okay, fine. I should probably be paying attention to these, but I'm not really. Ow. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna do? Huh? Okay, you're gonna do that. Didn't even mean to kill the goblin. Oh, I forgot about the whole final kill thing. I don't know how, but I did. I'll show it next time. There are a few final kills I can still show. I wonder if this game would still be allowed by 2019 standards. Ah. Now, anyway, remember what I said before. The mace is not recommended for anything at all. Oh, cool. I can just wipe them out. Done. Well, goblins anyway. Okay, I'm not gonna use it just so I can show you the final thing. Ow. At least right now I don't have to worry about death, because I have an infinite amount of things. Okay. Alright, you seen the thing. I can just bomb this guy now. Sure, fire it again. There's no enemies. There's no reason for me to do that. It's still recharged. Cool. Well, I'm hurt. Which button is that again? Oh, shift. Alright. Like I said, I'm just learning as I go. That's a lot of enemies. Why would I escape from these little... Yeah, I get it. Simple. Okay, so I'm actually learning, so it's fun. I know the controls, I just need to figure out where they are. There's no point in grabbing all that. I'm sorry, but I know in the end that I'm just not gonna be able to keep it. Because once I kill this guy, I get reset back to level 1. Because, I don't know. I don't fully know the reason. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Switch. Switch! Ow. Ow. I am making all the mistakes, aren't I? You know what? Come on, I thought I pressed. I pressed. Still getting the controls confused. Like I said, this weapon is not the easiest to use, also. Ow. If I could stop getting hit. Hopefully I do better when I fight this thing again. Miles later. I don't know. There's a lot in this game. I don't know how far I'm gonna go. Yeah. Yo, let me break your tail. I actually learned how to dodge. Good. Alright, melee duel. Means he's half dead. I should back up. I mean, it's not like I can die. I've said this before. Also have to deal with these little... now. Why are you locking on the dead one? Lock onto the... You know, stop breathing fire. Let me just break your tail. Again, I'm not getting anything for this, but I just want to break its tail. Because I do not like this one. Ow. Oh, he's bleeding. And I haven't even broken his tail. Oh, didn't even get to break his tail. Ah, crap. Well, I get another chance to break his tail. At the very least. Shut up. I am pressing triangle. Come on. If you did the thing... Did I press triangle? My character's not attacked. Okay, there we go. Oh, can I not do it while I'm sprinting? That's kind of dumb. Hold still, you shat. Okay, second time's the charm. Circle. Square. X triangle square. Come on, I was only 2 away. Still didn't even manage to break his tail. Although it would have been easier if I chose any other weapon. Quest complete. Great. Maybe I'll get up to Agni. Of course I'll save my progress, why wouldn't I? At least none of that counted, because you get a penalty for not killing it on the first try, or breaking its parts.
In the distant past, when the 7 Arcana yet stood whole, a lone hero harnessed their power, that he might subjugate the beasts and beings of the 7 realms. Know this, the Arcana are the foundation of this world. From them rise the pillars of the Great Order. Thus has it been since time immemorial. Now you alone remain. Yet this, too, is the natural order of things. Heed well my words, Brave One. For you shall inherit my will. You must go forth to that world. You must go forth and lay claim to the Arcana. And wielding their power, restore balance to the world. Go forth, brave one, and fight.
And here's where we'll be for the rest of this game. With a bunch of demon children floating around. There's also a game called Lord of Apocalypse, but that's in Japanese. So I don't know. I've played it. I've gotten pretty far, but you know the language, the whole I can't understand Japanese kind of puts that kind of bad. Press the button. Which one? That one. Look, see, it's awake. I thought you had shifted off to the mortal coil. Well, yeah, that is to say. Of course, that might have been better for you. Yeah, I mean, when you consider what's in store for you. You must become strong. Yes, the Arcana responds to strength, where you can ride away in the village. Your choice. But it's been a long time since anyone has made it this far. Candidate for silver and I don't know. At last. It's you. What do you say? We are the Velfolk. We are here to help you. You look nonplussed, bewildered even. You abandon your past to come here. Missions and your heart burn like fire, doesn't it? Yes, this is why you made a pact with the gods. Gave up your memories, came here for the Arcana power. What does the power feel like? Can you sense it inside? Like an itch you can't scratch? This is Arad Temple, the holy site where the Arcana is enshrined, the center of Hordom. The core of the world. The Arcana responds to those with strength. You seem to have the strength. I've already been told this. The monoliths will show you the way. Okay. Am I running slower even? Also, I've said it a lot already, but from what I read, the mace is not recommended for pretty much anything and everything. Oh my. But where did you come from? No, don't tell me. Matters not. You're here, and there's no need to explain yourself. So tell me, what is your name? Ah, Victory. A fine name indeed. I shall remember it well. Listen, Victory. You lost everything. Your experience, your knowledge. You're not the person you once were. You must recover your strength. You must learn afresh and fulfill your great destiny. There's a cruel world out there. Be strong. Seriously, I don't see a difference in running or walking. Maybe a slightest difference in an animation change, but that's about it. You know, I'm probably just gonna keep this 30 minutes. So I'm gonna talk to everyone, do a quest or two, and then I'll end the recording. I can't really edit out all that much. I definitely can edit out stuff later. Are you the new candidate? The hopeful who will be the new ruler? Hear me, you don't look like much. This village of Parlohoro. I don't know. They stood at the foot of Arid Temple. Now you must gain the strength to claim the Arcana. But first things first, right? There's something you need before anything else. Money. Don't ask me for the cash. Widows have no gold. That's why everyone hates us. Okay. First, mosey over to the Slayers Guild, become a member. They'll give you paying work, and you can polish your skills. 2 birdies, 1 little pebble, eh? That's a different way to put it. Say blacksmith. I hear the shop can make extra special weapons out of certain monster parts. Yes, that's true. Our family recipe has been handled from father to son for generations now. It's all in there. I just need to check the book and I can make arms with all kinds of special powers. The thing is, we haven't made anything since my pa passed away. I mean, I know how, when I figure out the instructions. It's just that some materials are really hard to find, like their poncho clothes. I think they're called very difficult to come by. Monster what? Never heard of them. I don't have a clue how to find one. Yeah, well, something like that anyway. I need to stop pressing the wrong buttons. Camera, move. You just say that. Okay, you don't say it. Plain water. Basis for a potion. Nope. Hello there. You come to Porlo to be a warrior? In that case, make sure you scavenge every little bit of flesh and bone that comes off the monster you slay. You can bring them planted and have it turned into useful items, but don't throw anything away. This place is for guild members only. You went in, you have to register first. Alright. This is the guild house. Meet fellow adventurers, form parties, play monsters together. Social networking is funniest. Oh, you're not a member of the guild, are you? Oh, a newcomer to the guild. A warrior with real potential. I'm not mistaken. Is there anything you need to ask? There's no shame in not knowing anything. So I'll start from somewhere. Why don't you tell me what's what? Try. Fine. Tell me the Forbidden Graves. Special finishing blow when you slay monsters. Okay. Kinda knew that, but okay. You wanna know about upgrading your equipment? Well, forget it. Blacksmith is a fraud. Bet you came to Pearl with the same reason I did. You wanted to find the legendary arts and make the finest weapons in the land, right? Well, he's dead. The current blacksmith here is his useless son. He inherited the recipe book, but that's it. You can't make anything. It's not in the book. You can't make anything that's not in the book. Actually, you can't make anything in it either. He doesn't have the first clue on how to find the materials. Point being, he called himself a blacksmith, but he hasn't made anything in years. Pretty crushing, I can tell you. After coming all this way. I think this is the guy that insults you. Or girl. I can't tell. Can't say I've seen you around here before. What are you dressed like that for? Are you going to swim? ocean's that way. The guild works surface, you know. If you want to be a warrior, you have to find the right gear. Take me, for example. Nah, not really. Oh, there you are, finally. Ruler come lately, shall we call you. Of course, you're not the sovereign yet, not by a long shot. So I guess it'd just be a Johnny come lately for now. Anywho, there's Slayer Guild. Talk to the female behind the counter and she'll explain what you have to do. Yes, what do you want? Service for guild members only. You know, we're not a charity. Welcome to the Slayers Guild. You're new here, aren't you? Want me to explain how things work? Go ahead. Slayers Guild receives job officers from the surrounding regions and posts requests from guild members. You need to pay a fee in order to take on a quest, but if you succeed, you'll get a generous bounty based on the job. Guild members are ranked according to experience. The more quests you do, the higher your rank becomes. Basically, it's a measure of how much guild administration trusts your work. In concrete terms, you need to have a few quests under your belt before you can take on the trickier, more dangerous quests. Now, you aren't registered to guild yet, you have to pass our trial first. Any questions including the trial? If you die 3 times or exceed the time limit, you fail. So with that in mind, can you take on the trial quest? Sure. The equipment you have, you can tell that it isn't going to get you far. I'll tell you what, why don't I lend you the bare essential? Tide over for now. I'll give you a temporary permit for the storage service. Drop by and have him come out with you. Good grief, so what have you got? Short in your back, not even 2 pennies to rub together. Well, it's not the first one who's bet everything on one last shot at success. This is storage here. You can organize your equipment, store your battle trophies, and plunder. You're not going to get very far like that, though. We prepare a basic set of equipment for you. Make sure you use it. Cannot equip shields, right. Do I get any... I mean, I don't think the mace can use magic anyway. I skipped the thing. Oh well. At least you've got the basic equipment now. You want to take on the first trial quest? Intra-ticker. Actually, let's actually start questing next time. Because why not? Why not just leave it on equipment? Actually, I haven't even talked to you, have I? Okay, good talk. You say anything different? Now that I have this gear. Guild members only. Okay. Right, I still need to pass the entrance exam. I didn't talk to you either. Did I? Did I? Howdy, how'd you get into the village? The entrance is sealed shut. Over that way is a temple. All you can see is strange stones everyone talks about. Well, whatever. You seem like a decent enough sort. As long as you didn't bring any monsters in with you. Alright, well, I am gonna end this video. I didn't talk to you very much. Well, there... I'm not gonna do that. I haven't seen you around before. It seems like you know how to handle yourself. Something seems lopsided about you. So that's your weapon of choice then, eh? The mace, eh? It's up to you what weapon you use. Pick one you're most comfortable with, but remember, practice makes perfect, or in this case, proficiency. As your proficiency increases, the number of battle arts you can use with that weapon increases as well. I'm gonna stick with the first one, because the first one is the only one that can deal good damage. When you first try out a weapon, you won't be proficient. It takes time to hone your skills. Right. So, like, subscribe, bell, and maybe I can actually start a 3rd series, or 4th series, or whatever. Maybe post a different video every day. Because I know if you post the same series every day, it gets boring. If it wasn't already boring seeing 1,000 other people doing the same series. I just thought it'd be interesting to play something that probably hasn't been played in a while. Though I'm sure if I search it, it's probably gonna be like 1 or 2 people citing the same thing as me. Nothing's ever original on YouTube. Nothing's ever your idea. Unless, of course, you make your own game. But even then, that game will have bits and pieces of other games that you didn't even realize because you played them before. But anyway, like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment. I don't know. See ya.